Wubba dub dub. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Tireside chat. Take 3. First take. I left the house, I started recording, and then I realized that Danielle left her earrings in the car, her cute little Mickey Mouse earrings. And so I drove back because I was only like 2 blocks from the house, and I gave them back to her. And then I got in the car and started recording again, and then the Bluetooth kicked in and it stopped. So this is my 3rd try, and I had all these things queued up in my head to talk about, and I think I got a little thrown off. But it'll come back to me. Yeah, for one, God, I'm crossing Palm right now. A lot of people are pissed off because last election cycle, we voted for a municipal act or whatever to update Palm Avenue. I think it was between H Street and Shaw, to create bike lanes on both sides, like actually bike paths, not necessarily lanes. So where Palm was 2 lanes on both sides, it's now going to be 1 lane of traffic for cars on each side, and then a whole bunch of space for bikes, which I was against from the get-go because I ride my bike all the time. I just don't go up Palm. I go down to Van Ness and I ride up that. And I like the fact, because I live right here, I like the fact that Palm was 2 lanes on each side, and now we're restricting it down to 1. Like, wait till school starts next week. It's gonna be congested. And where we are on Palm, in between Clinton and Shields, there's no middle turn lane. It's just 2 lanes. So if someone's got to stop and turn left, they're gonna hold up all that traffic, and you can't go around them anymore. So it's really gonna slow things down, and all for what? So like 1 bike every half hour can go down that side, that path. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a stupid idea. I'm sorry. My buddy Ben was all for it. Who's, you know, an avid bicyclist, and I get it, but dude, this isn't Copenhagen. We don't, if we had like, you know, 30 bicycles a minute going up and down that street, there was that much bike traffic. I mean, I don't know what people are thinking. Like, oh, well, we're gonna create this bike lane and that's gonna encourage people to bike more or something. Like, nah, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, bro. Forget about it. Forget about it. So that's stupid. And next time, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like petition our city councilwoman. Wow, what's all this traffic? See, I should have left 90 seconds earlier. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, and there's a million cars trying to get to 41. I'm gonna have to petition our city councilwoman. I'm sure other people already are bitching and complaining. I need to bitch and complain. I haven't put in my 2 cents yet. I'm just bitching here, which, you know, does very little to no good, except it makes me feel a little better. And yeah, and here the city spent all this money to redo those streets, and they're probably gonna need to redo it again. Except they repaved everything in the process, which is great, because that street, it did need to be repaved. But yeah, they're gonna have to do all that all over again. Okay, so that's 4 minutes of me talking about Palm Avenue. Oh, this guy's getting picked up. Are you serious? Okay, what's a red light? What else was I going to talk about? I went for a run this morning. I just did I did like a 9-minute mile up to Gazebo, and then like an 11-minute mile on the way back home, and then jumped in the pool, and instead of taking a shower, which was nice, I was just able to cool off in the pool, kind of stretch out a little bit. Yeah, I didn't really exercise much. I haven't exercised since Friday, because Friday is when I last rode my bike to work, which again, it's 10 miles each way. It's like 9.78 miles, so thereabouts. I gotta see if I can get over here. Yeah, no one's gonna let me over. They're gonna be like, screw you, buddy. You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna go straight. Or, hold on. I found a gap. Here we go. What was I talking about again? Evil laughter. Yeah. Really, from the abdomen, just... I forgot what I was talking about, seriously. Oh yeah, I went for a run. Okay. And I went in the pool. Yes, the pool's nice. I'll stop gloating about the fact that I have a pool now. Yeah, I got up at like 4:15 this morning. That's the other thing. No one's gonna be able to relate, but yeah, so I started playing Diablo 4, what, like, when was that? End of May? June, I guess it's been a couple months. And yeah, I've been kind of like casually playing, maybe an hour a day, not every day. And I went through the whole campaign with my character. There's a sorceress. It's pretty fun. And then like beat the campaign, and then there's like different levels of difficulty. And once you beat the campaign, you can go to tier 3. And then once you get to tier 3, then you can get like more powerful items and stuff. And usually you level your character to like level between 50 and 60. No, like 50. I think 45 at least is the minimum to finish the campaign, and then go to tier 3, where even the monsters are harder and you get more experience and more rare items and all that stuff. And yeah, since I've done that, now it's like I've been obsessively playing that game, which is bad because it's almost been like taking me away from other things. And that's like, at night I want to play like an hour, and the first thing when I get up in the morning I want to go play. It's concerning. It's concerning because at some point I'm just gonna have to like delete the game from my computer, like just delete my account. But it's like, yeah, it's so much fun because you get. That's what's fun about those types of games like that. Because it's like, oh, if I do this, then I can level my character up, and then I can, and then they get these certain particular items that enhance this certain skill or magic or whatever, and then like, oh, okay, if I just get like a few more of these items, then I can enhance this ring with this special effect that will really like make my character kick ass. I'm like, yeah, like I spent last night working on getting what I needed so I could enhance this one, an amulet that would give my character like the super healing powers. So like basically I could just stand there and just like take blow after blow after blow and like never die. Okay, I'll stop nerding out over Diablo. But yes, I know it's the devil. Terrible. Anyways, I'm headed to work. After I slacked off yesterday, yeah, again, I was like, yeah, the kids moved in the rest of their stuff over the weekend. Brooks, we stopped and said goodbye to her. She left on Sunday, and she got her U-Haul and drove up to Willits and said she's gone. And the kids are with us, and I worked a lot over the weekend to get the garage purged. We reorganized a bit so that I could move more stuff out of the house in the garage and make more room for the kids. This guy wants to go faster. Yeah, so did a lot of that. Oh, other big news, I guess. Dude, would you get off my ass? What do you want to do, 100? Just go. Go. Go, bitch. Go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you get arrested. But you go get a ticket. That's what you want. Sorry. Yes, Kai Ray started college. Last night was her first class. It was 3D art. And it was at like 6. They left at like 5 o'clock, a little before 5 o'clock. We were making dinner. Trying to make dinner early so they could eat before they left, but they were going to go meet a friend and go get food, and then they were going to go to class, and then they got home to like 8:45, 9 o'clock. Went really well, I guess. Just like, yeah, it's just like first day of class anywhere, and I was totally excited. We got to get used to the fact that we've got a college student in the house now. It's very different than having a high school student. It's like we don't have to check up on them all the time, and they're just like doing their own thing and then going to work, and more like having a roommate than having a child. Which is, I don't know, it's kind of cool. So we really just, you know, really just got to worry about Dean. Like most nights when we have dinner, it's like, okay, Kaya, if you're around, there's food, but really, mainly, we're just going to be cooking for 3 people. Yes, and I say 3 people because he eats like an adult now. He's a growing boy. But yeah, helped them start to get ahead, because I mean their rooms were full of boxes, especially Kyrie's room was like full of boxes and all sorts of crap. I helped reorganize. We put up a shelf yesterday. Need to put up some more shelves and stuff, but they're like redecorating the room and really moved in. I had to move my drums out of there because I had my drums in there for the longest time. And I had nowhere else to put them but our bedroom. And I really don't have room for them in our bedroom. They're there and I can play them. I haven't really even been playing them that much. I haven't really sat down on them since I moved them. Yeah, I did once. That was like a month ago. Yeah, sadly I don't really play them that much anymore. I haven't even picked up my bass in a while. I'm not in any projects right now, so you know. But yeah, I gotta figure out what to do with those drums. We've just got too much stuff in the house. It's like I need to convert the garage, or I don't know. Or I need a tough shed in the backyard that I could convert into a studio. Really. Yeah. Really, that's what I need, but who has that kind of extra money just to spend on a tough shed? Actually, I had no idea how much one of those would cost. Really, you just need to build one. This girl again. She's cutting me off. Yeah. That would be a fun project. Build a tough shed. That's all I need. No more projects, Robin. No more projects. Yes, and then my buddy Stain came over Sunday morning and finished the solar install. It's done. Everything is hooked up. Now, just got to get the city to come out and inspect it. But yeah, he came out Sunday morning, I paid him finally for all of his help, and everything's hooked up, wiring, everything's done. So we got to get the city to inspect it, and then we got to get PG&E to approve it so we can turn it on. Which, you know, that'll probably be next year. That happened. Oh yeah, and then I also helped Kyrie change the oil in their car, and we bought a starter. I still have to replace the starter. Maybe we'll do that tonight. I think maybe we'll have time to do that tonight. That's got to get done. What else did we do this weekend? Man, it seems like there was a lot. Oh, we went to the show, Raja Rakas. We went south of the Little Mermaid. It was just me and Danielle and Dean. As Kyrie was getting all their supplies for school, so they kept having to make trips to Allard's to get all their art stuff. They bought like $300 in art supplies, which, you know, super excited about. But we went to Raja Rakas and saw the Little Mermaid. That was fun. Is my boss here yet? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I was really tired on Sunday. I think it's just, I don't know, probably allergies too, and then I don't know if it has to do with my supplements or something. But, yeah, Saturday, what did we do? Was it Saturday that I was cleaning the garage? I don't know, man. I did a lot this weekend. Yeah, and just the bike riding on Friday. I really wore myself out, and I'm glad I stayed home yesterday and took it relatively easy. I still did some stuff yesterday, but yeah, I had moved that fridge out to the garage. Oh, Saturday we went to Lowe's and Home Depot and looked at refrigerators. We bought another fridge. A lot has happened. A lot has happened over the past 4 or 5 days, man. So much going on, and now I'm back at work, and I'm sure I'm gonna be busy as hell at work here today, so I better get to it. We're at 17 minutes and 22 seconds. Vaya con Dios. Hasta la vista.